killed the man.
You killed someone?
By mistake.
What happened?
Thought he was an animal.
A few days ago, I tailed the serial killer Trinity and finally found where he lived. To my surprise, he was not alone. He had a gentle wife and a son and a daughter. They looked like a happy family. I approached him under the alias Kyle Butler. I wanted to learn how he kept killing and still kept a family. At our first meeting, we talked easily. I learned his real name was Arthur Mitchell. He invited me on the spot to a charity home building event the next day. That night, I went home and searched his background on my computer. The record showed his sister, Vera Mitchell, was found dead in a bathtub. His mother, Marcia Mitchell, fell from a bridge. His father, Henry Mitchell, died from a fatal head blow. From these death patterns, I began to see his killing cycle. The next day, I showed up for the build as agreed. To get closer to him, I nicked my finger with a small knife and staged a work accident. Arthur took me to his house to treat the cut. While he went for a first aid kit, I searched the living room for quick clues. I saw awards and honors on the wall. They looked respectable, yet they masked his killings across the country. Then I noticed a vase labeled Vera Mitchell. I lifted the lid and realized it held his sister's ashes. I raised the urn with both hands to test him. He snapped, slammed me against the wall, and warned me in a low voice not to touch his sister. Moments later, he forced down his anger, apologized, and spoke briefly about her. I understood then that this urn was sacred to him. It was a wound he could not bear to touch. Soon, Arthur said he had work at a construction site in Tampa. Based on his cycle, I judged he was ready to start again. I said I had a seminar there and hitched a ride. My real goal was to find a chance to end him myself. That night, we each went back to our hotel rooms. I lined my bathroom with plastic as usual. When all was set, I took a syringe of sedative and pried open his door. He was not in the room. I ran to the parking lot and saw his tools were gone. I headed straight for the site. He stood at the edge of a high platform, calm and strange. I pulled out the sedative to move in. He suddenly spread his arms and jumped. I lunged and grabbed him. I could not let him end it that way. He had to die by my hand. Workers rushed over and hauled him back up. I realized he was trying to escape guilt and fear through suicide. I am a killer too. Will this be my end one day?